Hello, and welcome to another video in the Ask Bob series, where we take questions from our clients about VoiceZam and try to answer them. And so today's question is from Melody, and Melody asks, has anyone asked about incorporating the StraightShot buttons into HubSpot? Well, that's a great question, Melody. Nobody's ever asked me, and I didn't know how to do it, so I became curious and actually set up a HubSpot account and found out how to do it. And it turns out, yes, you can, and it works pretty cool. So let me show you how this works. First of all, when you log into HubSpot, you're probably going to end up in your dashboard library here. And so the first thing you need to do is add an email signature. And that's very easy. You go over up here to your profile, click on your profile. That's not a picture of me, but it's my profile. And so I click on Profile and Preferences. And then you want to scroll all the way down to where it says CRM Communications Signature. Edit the signature. So here I've set up a kind of a boilerplate email signature. The body will be above this. This is just a signature. First thing I list is check out my latest demos. We're going to put the StraightShot buttons right under this. And then about 7 or 8 lines down, I have my signature panel and my contact information. There's a very good reason why you want this blank space in here, and I'm going to explain that later. So let's go find out how we get these buttons in here. We go over to VoiceZam. We click on StraightShot. That gets us here. We set up our button bar. And by the way, I'm covering this very quickly because you should know a lot of these details. We create a button bar. Now, how do we get them into the signature? Well, that's what optional click here, view the button as an HTML. That's what this is for. We're going to click here. That gives us raw HTML, which we're going to drop in. So I copy it into my clipboard. I go back to the signature. I put my cursor right after that. And now I try to paste it. It's not going to work. It shows me lots of HTML. Well, we don't want that. So you click on this button, HTML, which allows you to put raw HTML into the email signature. So what we want to do is do it just after this div tag, which says check out my demos. This is a closing div tag, by the way, less than / div. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to drop the HTML code in there. And look at that. Right there it is. It works. So we still have these blank spaces. And now we save. Success. And now let's use it in an email on HubSpot. Well, what do you know? I already have an email right here. So let's see, how do we get our signature at the end of this email? And by the way, I don't know HubSpot very much. There might be a few shortcuts on this, but at least this will give you an idea of how to put it on your, add an email signature and use it kind of in your workflow, okay? So here we go. I'm going to add a line down here, and you click on Personalize right here. We're going to personalize it with contact owner. I'm not sure why we have to do it like this, but this is how we do it. We select the contact owner. We select the property, which is signature. It must be the owner's signature, whoever the owner is that's sending this. I say insert, and there it is, contact owner. Now quickly, I will go to review, and I will preview, and there it is. There's my email. There's my body. Here's my sign off. Thanks to the ZAM team. Check out my latest demos. Now, why on earth do I have these blank spaces? There's a very good reason for this, because everybody knows that at the end of an email, if you just scroll down, you're going to find people's contact information. But let's say that check out my emails, latest demos, blah, blah, blah. Let's say that contact information was actually right here. What happens is your eye doesn't see it because everybody knows it's down at the bottom. So what you want to do is you want to leave some spaces in there so this stands out. But wait, you're asking, well, won't they see? They won't see my sign-off panel. You're right. In one case, they know who you are. They don't have to look for it. But if they do want to find out who's sending this and they want your contact information, everybody, including you, I know, scrolls down to the very bottom, and that's where they'll find it. So mission accomplished. We've set off your demo buttons from the rest of the contact information, making it very visible. The contact information is just where it should be on the bottom. And that's pretty much how we do it on HubSpot. If you have any questions, one more thing. I have a couple of links in this video's information panel showing you exactly how to do this. It's from HubSpot, stepwise. So check those out. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I appreciate your watching. Thanks a lot.